Happy New Year, guys. Happy 26. Here we are, 26. There's so many possibilities, man. I wish you and your family all the best for 26. Right now, I'm in front of a property that I'm putting up a sign on and just want to talk to you today. In fact, we have a number of announcements that's coming. I am scared and kind of excited at the same time. And let me tell you about it. 1 second. Let's see. All right. Let's get some things in here while I talk to you, right? 1 second. Here we go. So here we go. All right, so for 2026, guys, hold on, let me rant for just a little bit. I specialize in working with a lot of first-time home buyers, okay? I could take their circumstances, literally put together how they could purchase a home with as little money down as possible, right? That's a talk for another time. We do have a lot of people sign up on our website, literally a lot. Only frustration with the people who sign up on our website is that they tend to disappear. But don't get me wrong, that's the name of the game. But this year, we have a lot of changes coming. Well, two in particular that we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be hiring realtors, and to be honest, not a lot of realtors, just maybe one or two, and these realtors have to be self-motivated. One of the motivation cannot, under no circumstances, can't be money. In the real estate business, real estate has its ups and downs. Hence, right now, a lot of people, they're out of the business. And the reason they're out of the business is because when they came into business during the pandemic, they thought it was going to be a gold mine. When they got into business, they realized it's not what they expected. So real estate is one of those businesses that, unfortunately, a lot of people, they lie about it. Most realtors are suffering. And they just make it seem like online they're doing well. Because, let's face it, who want to work with a broke realtor? No one. No one want to work with a broke realtor. I tell you a true story. When I was on the come up, I was working with this lady, and I think she was probably a little older than I am. I was working with her, and at the time, I was driving a not a BMW. I was driving a Volkswagen, a VW CC, and I was driving a Jetta, right? And I noticed the first time we met, because I didn't roll up in the Mercedes and the Porsche or the BMW, I noticed the attitude change, because their online perception of me was not what in real life. They weren't expecting that. But to be honest, guys, if you know me, I'm a very simple dude. I'm never a guy to over exaggerate. I'm never a guy to judge someone based on how they look. I'm never a guy to treat someone based on their pocket, because none of that mattered to me, right? Not one bit of it. And you want to believe you me, the relationship didn't last between that buyer and myself, because they were pretty much superficial. They weren't hiring me for my brain. They were hiring me pretty much for the looks. And the look is where you see right now that a lot of realtors, they give you the look as if they're on GQ magazine, right? The reality is, guys, none of that matters. You don't want to give a false sense of who you are, because if you know me, I'm a simple guy, and none of the people that I serve now hire me because I'm GQ. They hire me because they know I'm one of the best. Hold on 1 sec. So, back to my story. My bad. So, even in this real estate space, I'm here putting up a sign. I put up a sign because I don't want to pay anyone to install my sign for me. In fact, I like doing it. So putting up a sign, to me, is pretty cool. I like to get down and dirty. Even when I was running the stores in New York, I like to get down and dirty. Not because I'm the manager, I mean I'm not supposed to do the work. Pretty much for any realtor who we're hiring, they have to be humble. Money cannot be the only thing that's driving you. In fact, if that's what's driving you, we're not the brokerage for you. I've seen it firsthand where realtor will stop making money in this business and they dislike the business, they dislike the people, they dislike everything. It was just the money driving them. Now, that is something that we're not going to do, not with this new model that's coming up. We'll be growing slow and steady, not like these major brokerages that want, all these agents to come, bring their wallet, bring their credit card, sign up, chart, whether you make a sale or not. They don't care, because they're making their money every month. And that's really pretty much most of the business model for most of these brokerages, but not mine. Don't get me wrong, I understand why they do it, because most agents just won't produce. And they can't just have them like that because it costs. And I get it. But here's why. What if the agent produced, then by all means, give back the money they pay. And that's the model that we'll be running. So the model we'll be running is that if you're an agent that produces, you stay for free. If you're an agent that doesn't produce, you pay. Another thing that agents want, they want a one-on-one training, but they want it for free. They don't think that the person who's giving them the training is taking time from their day to provide the training. No, so they want all that for free. Here's my thing. Real estate is a very expensive business. And if you cannot sustain your stay in this game, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. You got to be willing to gamble on yourself before someone gambles on you. So you got to be willing. If you're not willing to literally pay to stay and then earn your keeps, my brokerage is not for you. If you're looking to join a brokerage team that is small and you know you're self-motivated, not by money, and you need someone that could personally take your hand to mold you to a good agent, then sign up and I'll be able to talk with you and then we'll move on from there. But if money is your only motivation in this business, don't sign up. My brokerage is not for you. We care about the people that we deal with and we care about our brand. So it's very important that you know where you're headed and how to get there, and that we do care about everyone we deal with, including agents, but we're not going to work with an agent who's just in the business for the money. It has never been my motivation, and we're not looking for an agent where it is their motivation. Yes, it will make money, but it cannot be the only driving factor working in this business. So if you hear talking in the background, we do have a potential buyer that's walking this property right now. She belongs to another agent. I decided to do them a favor by opening the door for the buyer, provided her with all the information already. So she's kind of doing a video tour of the property right now. And again, that is pretty cool because I was able to give access to a potential buyer on this property here that I'm selling, and the buyer is not my buyer. So how many agents do you know will do that? Very few. But anyway, I digress. So another thing that we'll be rolling out this year, that is very dear to me. As you guys know, that I'm a mortgage broker. So I will be looking for about 1 or 2 good mortgage loan officers that we could work with. And then, welcome to Florida. Definitely welcome. If you know anyone who's in the market, they are a loan officer, but they're pretty good, let me know. We're looking for 1 or 2 good loan officers. All right. So again, guys, Happy New Year, and looking forward to talking with you a lot this year. I will be having a number of videos coming out. You'll see me a lot more this year. If you guys are in the market to purchase, sell, or even refinance, buy another property, what you want to do, real estate needs, definitely. Oh, something else that I'm rolling out. For those of you who need personal counsel, how to purchase a home, I'm also opening up a subscription plan that you can book certain time with me just to talk, go over your financial scenario, and then tell you exactly what to do step by step. So you don't need to, with me by your side, just pick up the phone and call. All right? Pick up the phone and call. But other than that, it's kind of difficult to always be giving away my time for free. So I'll be rolling out some subscription, and then you guys can sign up where I'll be definitely your counsel in purchasing your home. And then the cool thing about it is that once you buy your home, all the money that you have invested get returned to you, believe it or not. So I'm rolling out some really cool thing. As you know, I'm always the guy to help you to purchase your home with little to no money down. That's always been my model, to give back to the people, not just to take, but to give back. So, but this is how I have to do it, because at the end of the day, I got to take care of myself now. I got to take care of myself, my family. Anyway, guys, love you and talk to you soon. Have a good one. God bless.